The Bert Show.
Time to get buzzed on the hot goss from Hollywood with Abby. It's the Bert Show's entertainment buzz.
So a new documentary is apparently bringing an uptick in membership to the affair website Ashley Madison. So this documentary is all about one of the biggest hacking scandals of all time on, of course, the website Ashley Madison. So it ended up exposing a lot of these people who are on there having affairs. It was regular people. It was celebs. It was D-list celebs. Like I think TLC's Josh Duggar was on there. And so now there's this new documentary doing a whole backstory about trying to find out who these people are because nobody knows who they are to this day. And you would think a documentary all about this website where you can go on and have secret extramarital affairs, a documentary all about how you're secure, how it's not actually that secure would bring people away from the platform. But actually, the chief strategy officer says that it's actually brought in more people to the platform.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing an upward trend in new membership and increased activity across the site.
Got it.
People, don't always know that we exist, but the problem that we help solve is around the world. And so when they hear about what we do, they hear about our membership, it answers a problem that they've probably been struggling with quite some time. So it doesn't surprise me that when people read about us, hear about us, see us, that there's going to be interest. And until that day, until that changes, we're going to continue to operate, I think.
Yeah, this is not the first time we've heard this story. I mean, if you go way back, after OJ made his run in his white Ford Bronco, sales of Ford Broncos went up. Over the course of the last 4 days, you know who has the third highest rated NFL uniform right now?
Butt liquor.
The dude from Kansas City with the field goal kicker, man. People are buying his jersey left and right now.
Harrison Butker's jersey has, gone through the roof.
Now, I'm assuming, only 2 were sold before this. So if 100 have been sold, I mean, it's a large amount. But yeah, people are buying it now. The negativity helps.
Well, it makes you wonder because we were just talking about this in the last break with Diddy's music, how y'all said that you can't listen to it in the same way now that we know who he truly is. So I almost wonder if we're going to see an uptick in his music as well. Because
I don't think so. I think this is different.
I feel like negativity can help, but this is a whole nother level of negativity, so I don't think it will.
Well, somebody else who is having a little bit of a difficult weekend is none other than one of the best golfers in the world, Scotty Scheffler.
Dude, this was wild.
This was so crazy. So I saw the headlines over the weekend. I was like, what's my boy Scotty doing? He's just trying to golf out here, and he's ending up in jail. So what had happened is it was really early in the morning, and one of the employees for the PGA Championship in Louisville, Kentucky, had gotten hit by a bus, and so it was an active crime scene. And Scotty was showing up to the golf course early because, you got to go do your job. You got to get ready for this big golf tournament. And normally he would just scoot on by past any kind of police blockage and just go straight to the golf course because he's Scotty Scheffler, one of the top golfers in the world.
Just won the Masters. So they had closed that road off because it was a very tragic scene. And somebody was walking on the road and got hit and unfortunately passed away. So like Abby said, it's active crime. So they were not letting anybody through except the golfers. The golfers were the only ones who were able to get through to Valhalla so they could go to the PGA Championship.
Well, one of the police officers ended up stopping him, and Scotty tried to continue to drive and ended up dragging one of the police officers with him as he was driving away. So then he ended up getting charged with felony assault for allegedly dragging a police officer with his car while arriving at the course, of course, before the sun is even risen. And he was handcuffed, taken away, and then, of course, was released and kind of finished up the round. He
finished the round really well, actually.
He made his tee time. There was a rain delay or something like that, so he still ended up making his tee time even after he was in jail. And he was doing his stretches in jail. They go, so what did you do? And he's like, well, I went through my pre-tee warm-up. Yeah, and so he's in there just doing all of his stretches in jail until, was it the governor or the mayor that showed up and got him out?
Yeah, and I mean, the officers were even being so chill about it. One of them was like, do you want a sandwich? Because he hadn't had breakfast because, of course, you're showing up to work and you're thinking you're just going to be able to do your job. And here he is in handcuffs for this really sticky situation. So
yeah, it was a real cluster. I mean, independent. They don't have any, they don't have a cam.
They don't have the body cam footage.
Body cam, so it's kind kind of a he said versus he said type thing. So I think he's probably at the end of the day going to get off of this whole thing. But he was saying he was confused. He wasn't exactly sure where the traffic pattern was going. Some golfers were going in. So it certainly wasn't done maliciously. Or it was just a guy that thought he was entitled and would go around an accident.
Yeah, it was a whole big misconception. But you know what's really funny is, remember that story I told you guys about me in the Waffle House a couple weeks ago with the pregnancy reveal? One of those guys works in the golf world, and we called Scotty Scheffler, and that's like one of my best memories is like me and this random dude at Waffle House talking to Scotty. So shout out to him. Hope he's doing well. All right. For more stories, head to the Bert Show podcast on your favorite listening platform.
The Bert Show.